r/AskReddit. If you got to pick one video game that you would live in for the rest of your life, what game would you pick and why? KSP. With a budget like that, exploring the solar system is going to be a piece of cake. Losing a few astronauts also isn't that much of a problem anymore. If I die, it will at least be awesome. Elite Dangerous. I can fly a spaceship all day every day and make billions of credit doing it. Count me in. Farming Simulator 2015. It's basically how I live anyway. You're stuck in the year 2015? A dating sim. You are now in the Doki Doki Literature Club universe. Gary's Mod. Basically I can do everything I want. Assuming Ganondorf is taken care of, I could live in Kakiri Forest. Edit. I am also fine with Kakariko Village, or maybe a nice little cabin on Lake Hylia. In my mind I was thinking of Ocarina of Time, but any of the other iterations is fine as well. Growing up I always wanted to live in the Pokemon world. Pokemon Gold and Silver would give me the greatest options for travel, plus the evil team isn't trying to destroy the world or anything, which is a plus. Before you guys decide, keep in mind that UE not necessarily the protagonist. Imagine UE an NPC. Skyrim would be a ducking nightmare if UE not the Dragonborn or a Jarl. The Sims. Basically life, but I'll motherload my way to the top. Wii Sports. Because I don't want to die some gruesome death. I just want a live popping off dingers and bowling turkeys the rest of my sweet looking avatar life. Getting your ass beaten by that boxing legend is worse than dying. Mass Effect. 100% space exploration, high technology, biotics, Asari. What's not to love? Obviously I'd want to live either a lifetime before or sometime after the whole Reaper thing. Edit. Lots of people saying that living before the Reapers wouldn't be good, or if I was in the me universe but before the Reapers, I'd still end up in that war since it's a fairly short time frame. That's why I also said or sometime after. Keep in mind that humanity survives in the Milky Way, and recovery progress was already being made. Not everyone jumped ship, as it were, to Andromeda. Also, since this is a hypothetical, I believe I reserve the right to end up in the circumstances of my choice for this universe transfer. Tongue face. Pokemon. Just traveling about catching Pokemon is a dream. Everyone is just so friendly, too. Like, hey, thanks for listening to me talk for 3 seconds, take this valuable TM. Leisure Suit Larry. Plot twist. UE one of the characters that Larry is pursuing, and he won't stop until he gets what he after. I would say Witcher 3, but be afraid of being a side character that ducking dies all the time. I was gonna say Witcher 3 especially to Sam, but only if I can be a sorceress, witcher or higher vampire or something. Not one of those piss poor villagers that dies by a drowner attack. RuneScape. Lots to do, and I saw a post that estimated the map to be a bit bigger than the size of Singapore, so plenty of time to wander around killing cows and mining shat. You can do those things in Singapore too. Definitely RuneScape. Such a diverse and quirky little world. There's a land for everyone. A true adventurer's world. You could simply retire and settle down somewhere special to you. Maybe it was close to home, you put up a farm in Lumbridge and get to see off the new waves of adventurers. Perhaps help a few who stumble across your farm. Or maybe you keep to yourself. Maybe you found a nice foreign land. You like the serenity of the mountains, the elevations, trees, springs, waterfalls and cool seasons. There's a ton of mountain ranges to call home. Perhaps the sun's eternal burn on the desert sands calls to you. Or the darkness and mysterious happenings of the swamplands. Or maybe you're a man of the ocean. plenty of ports and water. There's plenty of options for you. Maybe you befriended another species. There's plenty in Guyonor. Elves, ogres, dwarves. Even some of the human lots tend to get a bit foreign. Or maybe you specialize in something and become a ranking guild member, or even a headmaster or an independent patron of the arts. Maybe you like farming, fishing, crafting, magic. There's guilds galore, and there's no reason there cannot be more than one. Or perhaps you otherwise get involved with an organization or kingdom. Maybe you never made it very far from Misthalin on your own, but you were a loyal white knight of Folitter, and through the agency of the kingdom of Ascaria, you traveled far and wide, and made many close friends along the way. Maybe you become a merchant king, amassing wealth that transcends the kingdoms themselves. Maybe you could start financing nations and start a banking empire. Even possible that you go far, very far. You have battled with deities and have left no story unturned in the land. You have been not only far and wide, but you have witnessed the passing of ages. You are a master of all the dimensions of the world, and as such transcend the roots of your origins and take your place as a servant of the gods themselves, or perhaps even further, rise to status of godhood yourself. Alas, Gothix was slain. Who will take his place as the god of balance? Who will remedy the chaos of Zamorik and the order of Saradomin? But even should one not be able to rise to the level of these gods, they grow old and there will always be another generation. Such is the nature of things. Time goes forward like this. What happens next but the result of the work done by those who play? As a strong player, you have the ability to influence the path of the world itself. And what is a god but one who creates the world? Perhaps you gain such glory that it is as favored by of the elder gods, those who transcend the boundaries of space and time, transcend the game itself, the creators of the creators, whose powers are truly infinite. In any case, no matter what path you chose, all things are possible. Maybe you end up just kicking it with y'all boys, just chillin', fishing and shooting the shit till the end of days. That's as good an ending as any, wouldn't you say? /Ujogic swing. Can we get this guy to write the app description and social media ads, please? Alright, who TF wished for Plague Incorporated? Splatoon, because it's just our world but we can shapeshift and everyone is really competitive about paintball and talk to fish. I'm not sure I'd want to live in a world where water at best incapacitates you for 5 seconds on contact and at worst kills you, yet there's still waterways and swimming pools everywhere. Breath of the Wild. Even if it was just the Zora domain, one of the most chill places I've seen in a game. Water slides, monsters, adventuring, magical weapons, and elf-eared girls. Sign me up. Dead or Alive, Extreme Beach Volleyball. Starred Valley. Just gimme my chill farm and super friendly townsfolk. I'm happy. Came on this thread to say this: 100% Starred Valley or Animal Crossing. I am about 20% into building up a homestead and being moderately self-sufficient. Still have a bunch to go, but this year I am adding pigs to my rotation, so we'll see what happens. Edit, I mean in real life I'm adding pigs. Haha, I should have clarified, my bad y'all. Animal Crossing because it's fun and nice and peaceful. Not to mention interest-free loans with no deadline to pay it back by. Red Dead Redemption 2. I want to be a cowboy on the open range. Animal Crossing. No doubt. It would be so easy to make money and pay my debts. Life would be chill. Escape to nature. GTA 5, and only because it's almost like real life but better. And it's pretty cheap to be revived after crashing a fighter jet into a bridge. The cops even seem to forget your past crimes after one of these miracle resurrections. Subnautica. I've spent over 300 hours playing that stunningly beautiful game. Mostly just exploring and building. I still don't want to leave. All alone on a gorgeous ocean world with abundant resources and nobody else around to bother me. Sign me the duck up. Hell, that sounds like hell. I don't understand how anyone can play this game and find it chill. It's taken me months to get to the blood kelp area, and I have to scurry back to safety after a few minutes. Essentially when I feel a panic attack coming on. Subnautica is the most intense and terrifying game I have ever played by a considerable margin. I love it, but actually trying to survive there in real life and not being able to turn it off would be horrible. Plague Incorporated. Oh wait. Thank you for watching Robot Radio, friends. If you enjoyed the video, please give a like and subscribe if you'd like more of my content. Comment your own stories below. Have a great day.